Schlab? Schlibische, schlibische, Schlab! Schlibische, Schlab.
Waka waka, wak waka wak.
A schlibi bibi schlibi babi de blab Schlab. Schlab! La schlabi schlibi la schlab sleep. Schlibische, schlibische, Schlab! Schlabbi! Schlibbi! Schlibbi the slab! Slab! Schlibbi!
Waka 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 wak.
A schlab? La schlabi schlibi la schlab sleep. Schlibische Schlab Schlib. Schlibi schlibi Schlab Schlab. Schlibische Schlab. A schlab? Schlibische Schlab. Schlibi Schlab Schlab sleep. Doch shit, Schlibi!
Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. 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 Wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel.
Robot! Ruba.
Sorry, so he asked that. Okay, so Peter, what did you do on the project?
I don't know.
Is there anyone you'd like to give thanks to? Oh.
I made a video game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm an environment UI UX artist that's on the Channeler. I worked on a lot of the props that you'll see in the marketplace.
I got to work on UI programming, and most of my work was related to UI widgets and mapping the eye gaze to the UI.
I mostly handled the artistic style and adherence to it, and also handled things like lighting and just general quality assurance and keeping the art team together.
Well, I worked on some of the various gameplay elements in the game. I created the nightly market that you'll see, the AI.
I worked on establishing the environment pipeline for artists, and so that meant a lot of texturing and 3D modeling and asset integration into the engine.
Shaping the overall design of the game, as well as implementing a lot of different mechanics and prototyping and making sure that it stayed cohesive.
Oh, my favorite part, besides working with the team, because the team, I'd be lucky if I get to find another team like this.
My favorite part about the Channeler was working with the team.
My favorite part is actually working with the team.
I think the favorite part might be the team.
It was just a thrill to come into FIEA every day knowing I got to work with amazing people.
I would say working with the team was my favorite part. Yeah, don't look at me like that.
I would say organization.
Would be Unreal Engine itself.
Okay, yeah. So working with Unreal's documentation.
We need to think as a project as a whole, the game as a whole. So when we do some feature, you need to think and communicate with people. So if there's no communication, then means there's no connection.
When we introduced our reticle, the eye naturally has a lot of jitter and darting back and forth, and we wanted to minimize that so players wouldn't end up focusing on trying to control the eye tracker and focus more on the actual game itself.
Starting out with a concept and then successfully prototyping that while making sure that you can revisit it later and still understand what was going on in your head when you were making it.
You don't know what causes eye strain. You don't know if it's fun. You really don't know unless you experiment. So trying to find the fun in using your eyes has really been a tough thing.
Unsurprisingly, it was probably communication, making sure that everyone knew what they were supposed to be doing, how are they going to be doing it.
I think when we started out the project, we thought of so many different ideas of things that were too traditional, too gamey, too normal, and we're like, no, we need to take this above and beyond. And so I think that was the biggest challenge, but I think once we started really thinking outside the box, really getting creative, really prototyping here and there, I think we really found something that's very unique, very fun, very special.